Thanks for watching. I'm Prerna Agarwal, Technical Product Owner for The Guardian. Today we'll be giving you Guardian update of Sprint 69 that lasted from July 8th to July 19th. So just a quick overview of the agenda. We'll be looking at the roadmap. We'll also be talking about the issues that we tackled in Sprint 69. Then we'll be flipping over and giving you a short demo on Sprint 69. Then we'll also be talking ahead of week of July 22nd, which is Sprint 70. We'll also be talking about the issues that we'll be tackling in Sprint 70. We'll be talking about the upcoming releases. And we'll be giving you some of the ways that you can either submit bugs or policy requests through various different channels. So talking about Guardian roadmap, we are actually currently working on code audit, support and resolution of issues. We are working on the auto testing community policies. We are actually also working on the GIG scorecards research and so on and so forth. Talking about Sprint 69, so in Sprint 69, we committed to 31 story points and we delivered 29 story points, which includes 2922, which is the development of VMR0006, which is energy efficiency and fuel switch measures and thermal application, which is a version 1.2. We also worked on 3637, which is indexer API. We also worked on 3610, which is filtering data for blocks, a stateful API. Introduce stateless data filters for API usage. Now let's look at Sprint 69 demo. So the first ticket what we'll be looking at is 2922, which is development of VMR0006, energy efficiency and fuel switch measures in thermal applications, which is version 1.2. So this methodology will be designed and digitized for projects implementing AMS2G, and the revision of this methodology broadens its scope to encompass the transition from fossil fuel to renewable biomass in these thermal applications. This is also meant to complement the recent version of AMS2G. In the upcoming webinar, we will explore how AMR0006 can be used with AMS2G and also showcase a demonstration of this policy as featured in The Guardian. In order to close this, what we have done is we have developed our policy and we have moved it to our methodology library folder. So when you go to our GitHub repo and under methodology library, you have Vera folder, and underneath that we have VMR0006 section, which will actually have several different policies, which is a README. You will have also the license, you'll have the PDFs, you will have all the equations involved in VMR0006 PDF policy. And then you have a .policy file, which you can just download and import it into our Guardian instance to execute that policy. And then you would also have a workflow.png, which will actually give you a detailed workflow of VMR0006. We also added our README file with a detailed documentation with the policy workflow and a step-by-step process of how to execute this policy. In addition to this, we have also updated our documentation. When you go to docs.hedera.com and under the demo guide, you can actually look at VMR0006 policy step-by-step process and complete documentation. So the second ticket what we'll be looking at is indexer API, which is 3637. So users can access the Guardian produced data and observe its usage via UI of the platform developed in the course of ticket 2629, but follow-up analytics 3341 and ticket 336. Functionality enabled complex data exploration use cases using advanced queries and charts. However, some applications require programmatic access to the same data or analytics instead of the hosted UI. So basically, to enhance our indexer feature, which we actually released in the last release, we just wanted to enhance that and develop all the APIs related to indexer so that you can integrate these indexer APIs in your applications and then you can use your own UI. So in order to close that, what we have done is under our GitHub repo, when you scroll down, you will now find a swagger-indexer.yaml file. When you click there, you will actually see a new YAML file, which only includes all the indexer APIs. So you can download this and then you can use it. This includes all the detailed APIs, which we have added in our documentation as well, like how to get the full text indexer search, then returning policy as per message ID, returning tools, returning module. Then you can also return all the registry users. You can return all the standard registries of testnet, of hedera. You can also return schemas of hedera, testnet, and all the other stuff what you would actually visually see in the indexer. So in order to look at it, please reach out to us, or you can also look at docs.hedera.com/guardian, and when you go there, you would see global indexer where you can see the whole indexer APIs. If there are any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We would be happy to help and answer your questions. That was a quick demo on Sprint 69. Now looking ahead of Sprint 70, which is July 22nd to August 2nd. Currently, we are committing to 36 story points, which includes 2923 development of AMS1E and mass comparison of Cookstone methodologies for the webinar. 3834, which is migrate logging from Winston to Pinot. 2847, auto testing community submitted policies. Talking about our releases, our last release was on Friday, June 28, 2024. Our next release will be on July 31st, 2024. So there are multiple ways to reach out to us. You can reach out to us on GitHub. You can submit policy requests, enhancements, or if you find some bugs, please go ahead and mention those bugs with us so that we can get our team on it. Also, if you haven't joined our Discord, come and join our conversation at hedera.com/Discord. And when you get there, search for Sustainability channel, or feel free to reach directly to us if you have any policy requests by emailing us at info@envisionblockchain.com or through our website, which is www.hedera.com. Thank you. Have a great day.